Yo! What is up, gamers? I don't even have the stream open. Hold on. I gotta set so much. I have to set so much stuff up. Hold on. Anyways. Oh, I'm getting restricted so fast. It's over for me, yo. It's over for me, y'all. I'm getting yo, I ain't gonna be able to. It's all over. Yo, honestly, I'm just hoping some like sus ass lookup from like way back when is saving me right now, because otherwise I'm cooked. Funniest thing is that like most of my chat isn't even awake right now, and the ones that are awake are likely in school already. So that's funny. But yeah, we only really got one thing to do, and that's beat the level. My first run from 0 yesterday, I got 69, so I'm really hoping that I just beat the fucking level on the first attempt and don't have to do any push-ups. That is extremely optimistic, however, and likely not going to happen. But if it does, that's hilarious as fuck. And very good, because that just means I get recordings, and I genuinely do not have to stream for the entire rest of the summer. I can finally stop streaming. I have been streaming like pretty much every single day for the past yo, 10,000. Let's go. Finally, dude, 10,000 diamonds. And how many can I spend? 4,000 of them. Can I buy out the no, not even close. Don't even think about it. Don't even. None of these are even that cool, honestly. I mean, this one's actually kind of funny. I can't lie. Alright. It's push-up time. That counter's gonna go from like 11 to not 11. I don't know. But yeah, we're doing runs from 0 now, which means I actually have to start doing push-ups. I woke up at 4, did 0 stretches, so, you know, I'm hoping, because I'm doing these push-ups probably like 2 minutes apart each. There's the first one. Because I'm doing these push-ups like 2 minutes apart each, I'll be able to get away with not doing any warm-ups. And hopefully, on top of that, I somehow got sleep buff from the morning. Because, like, literally, I kid you not, first thing I do as soon as I wake up is stream, instead of playing while it's late and then getting sleep buff. Did I just die at the exact same percentage? Yes, I did. This is gonna be a long stream, guys. Like, I need you to realize it took me like a couple of hours to get 4 to 100, which means beating the level is probably going to take me a little bit longer than that, especially if I keep dying in this specific ship part. I'm doing the push-ups really slowly, by the way. Mostly because I don't want to strain my arm, but also because I'm pretty sure that, like, actually makes the push-up more viable? I don't know. Effective is the word I was looking for. Been eating so much junk food over the break, so hopefully these push-ups at least bring a bit of that fat to my arms. Because I really need bigger arms. Hello? Is that Arceus? I cannot read. I'm mid-attempt. I'm so sorry. How are you doing on this fine morning, or whatever time it is for you? Alright. You see this ship part? This is probably going to be the main reason this takes a long time. I'd say 35 to honestly 35 to like 60. I don't care about the duel. It's honestly not that bad. It's really just this part that's like unnecessarily weird. Especially this dual ship, which a lot of people don't even consider a dual. Oh shit. I forgot to think about doing that click as late as possible. Oopsies. I should probably do a practice run. Also, my first death on this practice run is gonna be a 0 death. Which means I do have to do a push-up for that attempt. I'm gonna get to at least 4% before I place a checkpoint, yeah. See? That's a push-up. I'm gonna be very liberal with the push-up because technically I only intend on doing this to remember how to do the level. Look, I'm just saying, I would love if, like, some random song on my, Chill Hop playlist, like, somebody found it really cool, and they, like, asked for the playlist and blew that shit up, because, yes, please, blow up my playlist. I love all of these songs, and their creators are awesome. Especially the ones that are from, the Tri-State. It'd be really funny if I hit another 4 to 100. But surely that's not gonna happen, right? Also, I'm doing the hold technique here, but I usually don't do this, and I'm not sure. Okay, it is a guarantee. What the fuck? My mom got me a breakfast sandwich. Also, judging by how close I am to the saw, I'm not getting that 4 to 100 run. But that's fine, because I don't have to do a push-up. Where am I going? Dude, I died there. I died there. I didn't hold during that click. And just died at 69, which, I mean, actually, a pretty large chunk of this is 69%. And it's really just that last click that I have an issue with. Everything else is pretty ordained. This is my favorite part of the level. This also includes the red part in my opinion, because it's my favorite part of the song. This is my least favorite part of the level, just this glow part, and honestly, the end isn't my least favorite part of the level, it's just difficult. That glow part is my least favorite part of the level. Oh my god. Look, if I don't die at 99 in this practice run, or in the 90s actually, that's a dub. Dude, on my original playthrough, I actually died at I died at 95. Wow, okay. Okay, but that's a... Thank you, Sleep Buff, for letting me do the run in 3, or the practice attempt in 3 deaths. Hello, Ketchup. I guess I'll eat this Dunkin' Donuts while I'm here. Don't you love it when they melt the cheese so perfectly that by the time it gets to you, it's completely solid, but by the time it gets to the sandwich, it is, connected with the bag. And yeah, I'll put ketchup on it, whatever. I guess this means I'll try ketchup on eggs, which isn't, I mean, I don't think it's awful. You ever had a bacon, egg, and cheese with ketchup on it? Actually, no, I haven't. Bon appetit. It's weird. You can barely taste the egg, and you can taste all the acidity of the thing. Yeah, my mom got 2 coffees. Imagine if iced cappuccino wasn't halal. Wasn't halal. My friend Zara would be fuming. Youch. Oh wait, that's a 0 death. Whoops. You see what I mean by my playlist has better sync than the actual song? I need to check. Is that the same exact saw? I've died to that saw 3 times already. Surely that means I'm going to beat it this stream. That's exactly what that means, actually. See, I got my breakfast just like the last stream. I'm gonna eat that real fast, and then food buff, fat man buff's gonna kick in. That's exactly how that works. Have you noticed how large and in charge, other than like, I don't know, Doggy because he's young, and Trick because he's Trick? And I guess Zoink is... Yeah, no, actually, I don't know where I'm going with this. I was going to say that most of the top players are big, but I'm pretty sure it's just Diamond and his Shaquille O'Neal built ass. Like, that man is built like a goddamn cinder block. And that's fucking great. Hello, Zoinky Bloinkery, the Zorkery. Sorry, Zoinky Bloinkery, the Zoinkery. How are you doing? I have to do a push-up. Again, why is my hand just resting on my keyboard waiting to press the W key on accident? Dude, I get stressed at one part in this level, it's over. I just like don't expect to get to 90 and then boom, I accidentally click the mouse. Alright, the strat now is to not die to anything stupid or ridiculous. That's the plan. See that death? That last death was ridiculous. We're planning not to do any more of that. Like, I've been dying at the beginning of the level. It's either I die at the beginning of their level, or I die to one of my famed choke points. And the beginning of the level for me is like before 30%. Like, the first minute of the level is considered the beginning for me. Like, this is the start of the middle of the level. This part, which is also a choke part. Mostly because I'm bad at ship and I beat this on 60. And I'm still on 60 because this monitor is trash. But, you know what? We take what we get. And if this monitor with no internal speaker is what I have, I'll take it. Also, I need to get a monitor stand for the other good monitor that I have, so I can switch to frickin' 165 and be pictured as perfect. Dude, it kills me every single time I, like, do that shit in 4 clicks, because, like, it really feels like I should die there. I'm not holding. I forget every single time I get here. Because I usually, like, whenever I was beating the level, I did it like that. Because you can just buffer click pretty much the entire damn thing. But it's slightly more luck-based. Oh, I didn't go up enough. Are we dead at... Are we for real? Is that the percentage? Or are we so serious? I hate these percentages, dude. I have not been marking... Shoot. I have not been counting them. I don't know. You know, we're just gonna guess I died 9 times. That's definitely not true. At all. Okay, 11 times. Bro, that push-up count's gonna be so off. I'm just saying. It's gonna be so off. I'm gonna have a rough estimate. It's gonna be like 20 off. 20 off in the negative direction. That's the last time I'm compensating. I'm just going to try to remember to do the alt tab each time. Chances are that's not gonna happen though. Dude, I should actually know if I do it with the dig counter then, because I have a manual one, or I have like a like, you know, one of those grip strength testers that has a dig count. I could probably just use that, but also it only goes up to 99, and I do not feel like I do not feel like counting up the 99 each and every time. I'd have like 5 streaks of tallies. God, I hope I don't spend 500 attempts trying to rebeat a hard demon. God, I love Night Owl. Love this song. I love songs with good bass that aren't bass carried. Like, anything that The Weeknd hasn't made. Dude, I'm so mad that whenever I was playing that one The Weeknd map, I was playing on Expert Plus and Beat Saber. Bro, they mapped I Can't Feel My Face to the frickin' bass line. How am I supposed to play the beat map and listen to the goddamn bass line? You're out of your mind. See? Now I'm holding. And now I don't have to think for this part. This is where I'd look down at chat, but unfortunately nobody's here. Am I gonna die? Oh my gosh, I didn't die. Wow. That felt really weird. I don't know. Maybe this is just the attempt, you know? I didn't click the... Oh! I didn't even... Bro, I didn't even click the pad. That was bad. That was the earliest... Oh, I didn't do a push-up. Alright, and that's one more to the counter. That is the first push-up I've actually remembered to count, by the way. Every other one has been, like, spitball. Like, the first 11 were really easy to count, because they were, like, the only 0 attempts I had. Every other one's just gonna be, like, spitball, so that number's gonna be very off, and likely less than how many I actually do. Am I gonna get copyrighted because this song uses the Wind Waker sample? I really hope I don't get copyrighted because this song has a Wind Waker sample. Look, I'm just saying, imagine I went back on Reddit. Immediate red flag, but please hear me out. Imagine I went back on Reddit and just said, like, I got 4 to 100 on Future Funk. Do y'all think I can beat this level? And they said no. Because, like, there are a bunch of people who saw me, like, oh, I think I can beat Future Funk. I have runs from, like, the 30s. and a little bit of percentage into the level. And they were like, yeah, bro, that does not mean you can beat the level. Dude, I swear Redditors gotta be like the most hateful motherfuckers on the planet. Which is crazy because every r/nice guy is on there. And, well, they are very ulterior, I cannot lie. Reddit is a scary place. How on God's green earth how did I fail a straight wave in 3 blocks? That is a 3-block wide straight wave. Are we so for real? But yeah, no, I watched the first 3 episodes of Evangelion this morning. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Extremely fast-paced. I did not expect... Dude, I thought Evangelion was going to be at least 40 episodes. Like, I thought that was going to take up at least 2 seasons, but no. No, episode 1, Shinji's in the mech. Episode 1, Shinji's in the mech. Episode 2, Shinji's kicking ass. Episode 3, Shinji meets more people than I've heard of. What? I don't even want to know what happens next. Also, apparently Rei can walk, which is... Bro, what the f... It's been 15... Wait. It's been 15 years since the last Eva came, but Rei was still injured. But, like, literally the day after she was already injured, she's up and walking. I'm telling you, that was a setup. Shinji got set the hell up. Like, I can smell it. Shinji got set up. How on God's green? Take a bite of the sandwich. Boom down. Count it. Okay, well that was just dumb. Hey, I'm just saying, if somebody says flop on the, or drop, if somebody says duck down or drop down, I'm gonna be very good at it by the end of this. Somebody said grenade, I'm getting down immediately. I ain't just hitting the deck, I'm soaring through it. That was the most acidic, like, vinegar tasting ketchup I've ever had. That was pretty aight. Every time Remember Me plays, it's like, dude, this song does not feel, this feels like an interlude song. Every Aimless song feels like an interlude song. This is a Sukiwa song, but we're not going to talk about it. Sukiwa songs are actually, like, very, very short as well. Like, I have 3 Sukiwa songs on my playlist, but all of them are, like, relatively short. I like how in German the W is a V sound and the V sound is an F sound, and the F sound is... Do they use F often? Dürfen. Oh, a little bit. It's basically the same thing as the V sound. But I find it really funny how a lot of the letters that are simply... or that are like not voiced in English are the ones that are voiced in German. Like the S sound, for example, is voiced, but the soft C sound isn't. Like if I want to say Zovi, or if I want to say a word that means as well as, I would say Zowie, which is spelled S-O-W-I-E. Despite having an S, it has a Z sound at the front, and despite having a W, it has a V sound in the middle. Good thing is, though, IE and EI always make the same noise. That is a very cool thing about German. It is very common that a word has either IE or EI in it, and it always makes the same noise. Like, there's no switching, it's very consistent. Still, I'm still going to get them confused, but if I know how the word is said, I'm likely not going to spell it incorrectly, because I know, like, where the I and the E goes, based on the spelling, or based on the pronunciation. Why did I not click? I just, like, literally did not click. Anyways, that's another... Fresh and Clean, 74 or 67. Anybody gonna get a better run than 4 to 100? Who in their right mind would play any level from 4%? Actually, literally all 3 levels that I'm looking at right now make sense to play from 4%. I want to beat Mothmelons, which has a really boring, like, first, what, 8 clicks? I didn't... Ugh. Shit. Two minutes of push-up, eh? Every push-up's gonna be 2 minutes apart, so it's gonna be fine, eh? You know, not only is my finger gonna be hurting, but my wrists as well. Buckling. How on earth? Hey on you, bitch. You fucking Norwegian. I didn't add that one to the counter. Honestly, I thought Aeon was Austrian or something. I don't know, he just... I know pretty much nothing about Norway. Like, I thought he must have been Germanic. Because he looked so cool, but no. He's, what's that, Slavic? I think? I don't know regions. I'm American, don't ask me to look at a map. Only map I know is from Dora the Explorer. And I still can't speak Spanish. Yo no hablo español. Genuinely, I speak German better than I do Spanish, and I've been learning Spanish for, like, what? I've had Spanish classes in school since, like... literally, the, what, like, 6th grade? I'm going into 10th now? I'm about to be in Spanish 2. Which, I don't know why high school classes split like that. Like, it's weird. They have different set curriculums for different levels of a certain subject. Specifically for high school. Had to put a little extra oomph into that one. I'm not doing these push-ups with correct form, by the way, because I have to do them really, really fast, or relatively fast. Like, I'm literally diving out of my chair, making sure both of my legs are planted on the floor, doing the push-up without worrying about how my arms are. I should probably start twisting them inwards. Maybe that'll hurt? I don't know. I do one proper form push-up and then my right arm just explodes. Like, it actually just snaps in half. Imagine. Geometry Dash player is actually just training to take the full front of a flashbang. I got a whiff of what I think a flashbang would taste like, or I got a whiff of what I think a flashbang would taste like at the eye doctor the other day. The ophthalmologist, if you'd like to be specific. I didn't hold. It don't matter. I don't mind, 'cause I don't matter. Dude, I wish I could play Note to Self. Whew! Pass the duel. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it, damn it. Ah, man. Ugh. Ugh. I guess I have to change the best run. Dude, these runs look sad. Like, this run list looks sad if you play, okay, that run list looks sad if I was playing this level for the first time, but honestly, it is not a concern to me at all that I have 90% as my best run from 0, and 4 to 100, which is the craziest run of all time, I'm just saying. Dude, 4% to 100 is nuts. Why? What in my right mind possessed me? I didn't want to do push-ups. I literally, that is the only reason I did 4 to 100. 1, it's a funny run, and 2, I wouldn't have to do push-ups. Because technically it's not a run from 0. I gotta like log into my Netflix account on my computer so I can just watch the entirety of Evangelion in one day. Y'all think I'm playing. Dude, I watched the entirety of JoJo's Part 2. From literally, I kid you not, I was watching that shit from the beginning of the day to the end of the day. It was that peak. And I think anyone who hasn't watched JoJo's Bizarre Adventure is missing out. Am I gay? I don't think so, but people tell me otherwise. It's not the point. The point is that JoJo's is an insanely good anime. Not to mention, it's like decently paced. Actually, no, it's very well paced. I would say the first part is the only part that was long, but again, that was based on Fist of the North Star, which most audiences, god damn it, most audiences are just not going to really care for that arcane of conflict. I still watched it first. Like, I still watched part 1. I didn't skip it. And I feel like people who did skip part 1 are missing out. Bro, my desk falling apart. I don't think Discord picks up my whistling, but Stream probably picks up my whistling. I noticed that, like, anytime I set out to do something, I usually do about... Please. Oh my god, I didn't count the last one, I don't think. Mother of fuck. I just kissed the floor. I think I got hair in my mouth. I'm just saying, my floor looks like a barber shop with how much my hair be falling out. Slash, whenever I pick out my hair. It's probably like the same amount of trimming. Niggas be stressed. Niggas be losing hair. Niggas be dying at the beginning of fucking Future Code 1 just by beating the level already. I looked off the screen. Ugh. I clicked twice? Wow. Bounce try not to have dementia challenge, impossible edition. Ouch. Dude, I find it really funny how this song is just in the middle of easy listening. Also, my cat's watching me from under the door. But I find it really funny how this song is in the middle of easy listening. Like, I'd say the only song as cinematic as this is probably like Swimmy. Actually, no. A lot of the songs on easy listening are really good. I cannot deny that easy listening is just a very nice album. It gets a lot better during the latter half though, but it's also really cool that that album is like 20 something songs long. I listened to the entire thing in one sitting. 20 decently length songs. Unlike Someone, Aimless, fucking 9 songs in the 9 songs and the album's 9 minutes long. Are you dead ass right now? I'm just saying. No, wait, I'm trying to think. Have I seen any long Aimless songs? I don't think I've seen any song from Aimless that's over 2 minutes. Out my eyes as a URE, you might to find a strange feel over me. Oh, it shot me down to the ground. Alright, let me lock in. I'm gonna give you up, I'll never give you up. Never gonna give you up, never give you up. I'm in the shower. Why do you keep coming to the stream in the shower? That is quite odd, but low-key cleanly, so I cannot complain. I'm pretty sure Chris has showed up to my streams in the shower before, which is hilarious. I don't know, for some reason, I don't get it. Like, even if my phone was waterproof, I could not have that. I could not have it in the shower. I just wouldn't trust myself. I'd drop my phone like I dropped the soap, and, well, you know how that goes. Sitting there like, how am I gonna fuck myself in the ass? I have died at those robot microclicks, by the way, from zero. It's very funny. My zero deaths are actually quite hilarious. No. No way. The moment. The moment. Yes! It's because I woke up at 5 a.m. in the morning. Yes! Anyways, that's how you beat Future Funk 1. For anybody watching, it is a great demon to try as your first, especially if you want to work on your stamina and your endurance when it comes to certain levels. How long was this stream? I didn't even get to an hour! It's done! It's done. It is done. Level's done. Okay. Yeah, alright. Worst click in the... yeah. Bounce, can you play Tomorrow City? That's a level request? Death. But, yeah, you know what? I finally got a recording of me beating Future Funk. It took 3 streams, but you know what? Not bad. Not bad. I guess now I can Red Barrel GD. Hello. I guess now what I can do. Red Barrel GD in the comments. Who's Red Barrel GD? Oh, also, this here level might be getting a visit today. So that's interesting. And I'm gonna go to Mothmelons now. Moth. I saw him in Future Fun comments go slow. I'm gonna be very, very honest with you when I say I did not scroll this far down. This is the only comment you saw. Where on God's green did you see Red Barrel? Now I know what a Future Funk is. The hell? Yeah, what the hell? Anyways. I think I am tripping. Perchance. Anyways. I'm not putting a capital. I'm tripping, I'm sliding, I'm riding through the back. Whoa. This level makes sense to, like, this is the level I was talking about that makes sense to play from 4%. I mean, it's actually 5. I clicked the 4th time. Well, hope you like LSD mode. I don't. Also, I want to get the coin, so I'm gonna click these first 3 orbs. Am I getting better at decoration? You are. I cannot lie. I did see that decoration from, what was it, last night or this morning? And it was very good. I cannot bluff. BRB gonna take a shower? Dude, I thought you were already taking a shower. I think you were lying yesterday. I don't think you took a shower at all. I think you stink. Yucky you. Okay. I'm gonna practice. I'm gonna go practice. We're gonna do our little 27 to 100. Okay, let me... Oh wait, this level doesn't have ungodly desync. Means I can turn down my music. Also, I did 40 push-ups in 3 days. That's really bad, actually. Oh, the misery. I did 40 push-ups. This level feels like an impossible level. Except it's just like not. Voila. See, every time I think about Arabic, it's like, damn, that language is gonna be very weird to learn because it has millions of words. I mean, technically, I only have to learn Persian, which is not a concern to me because Persian should have a lot less words than just general. Wow, that stutter. That stutter genuinely felt nervy. Yo, can I get a panic attack so I can get humbled? Fuck. I'm fucking shaking. Woo. That's how I think a panic attack would go. But, luckily I haven't had one. Hello, Ping. How are you doing? Oh, wait, I have to change the title of the stream. Whoops. I have to do that on my phone. Hold on. You are good. Thank you. I'm trying to beat Mothmelons. I have 41 and 49 to 100. Twice. This is a insane demonless level. And after this, I plan on trying to do a little level called Pictured as Perfect by Tensk. Alright, title changed. Whoops. Dude, imagine if I did this, but every time I died from 0, I had to do a push-up. I would be so jacked. I should probably do that for every... Honestly, I might just do that for every level from now on. Every death's a push-up. Because one, levels would take, or levels in the future are going to take much longer. So, ooh, I should do that for like stats grinding. Every time I stat grinding, but every time I die, I do a push-up. That would be very good. Hey, at least I haven't died to Shannon yet. I mean, I haven't gotten to Shannon yet, but that's not the point. Okay. Just had to inspect that death because, like, it feels like every time I die to those spikes, it is way too harsh. Like, I genuinely do wonder why people say, like, we're saying this level was so hard. Like, I think it got nerfed. That's the entire thing. I think this level got nerfed, because there is no way this level was actually, like, considered to be an extreme demon. It's not even close. Like, sure, it's on the IDL, but I'm pretty sure it's there because people were hyping it up. I don't know. Maybe somebody said, man, this level was easy, and then it got bumped down. Like, don't get me wrong, it's Insane Demon, but I don't think it's IDL. I mean, actually, Pictured as Perfect I can say the same thing for, but then, if I got 2 issues with IDL levels, then it's probably my fault. And not the IDLs. Impossible demon list. I didn't hit that? Wow. Bruh. Dude, actually, after I beat this, I should probably re-pick up Future Fun 2. Bro. Let me through. Whee! Man, this shit sucks. Whee! Can I stop dying at that spike? Like, I have to click late here, and I clicked a little bit early, but damn. Is that late of a click? Goodness. Crunch, Love Claw, great. Magmeta, Fabricorn, thank y'all. No Shannon death. I could still make a level to this song. Okay. Oh, bueno. Oh. Oh, bueno. Oh. Bueno. Oh. Bueno. Oh. Bueno. Oh. Bueno. Oh. Bueno. Every time I play this level, I get some new form of dementia. Bro, close both of my eyes and open my third eye. That's the only way I'm seeing this fucking level. Worst things for people to say. What's the worst that can happen? Bro. Literally, when is saying what's the worst that can happen actually been like applicable? You're basically jinxing yourself by saying that. You know, if I really wanted to, I could double up on the perk, but I'm good. Every time I enter this level, I see some new detail. Today I noticed, at one of those parts, there's a frayed wire. Wonder what that means. Here. There's a frayed wire there. At that black orb into the pad. Is this a core level? Does this level of design count as core? Drug core? I love me some perk choreo. Okay. Lock. I didn't have my head on the fucking spacebar. Oh. Okay. Well, it didn't matter anyways. It's 27 to 64. I don't know if that's my new best run. 27 to 68. Oh wait, I can add another one to this tally, which means I can probably just delete this. Oh, screw this. My connecting run's insane. 49 to 100 times 4. If that tells you how first half heavy this level is, or if that doesn't tell you how first half heavy this level is, I don't know what will. Because, like, again, the ship isn't too bad. Like, I'm bad at ship, but the ship itself isn't too bad. The real issue's the first frickin' cube. Oh my gosh. Having to do that at the beginning of every attempt is crazy work. Actual psycho-lunatic activities. Ignorization. One of the songs I really like is playing. It's the one that goes, you know what? Time. Bro, I had fucking dementia yesterday and forgot the G perms. I had dementia the other day and forgot the goddamn easy ass N perm. Like the frickin' first N perm I learned. And they start off with like really simple moves. Point is, like, if you're, what, 4 moves into the N perm, you should remember what perm you're doing. Or literally, if you're 4 moves into any permutation, you should be able to finish it. That's how good your muscle memory should be. You should be able to at least get it so that you can at least get it down to like 2 regrips, I'd say, before trying to learn or trying to do it without looking at the guide. Do a couple of solves or try not looking at the guide and just spamming the algorithm, because with the end perms they'll just go into themselves. And yes, he is digging in me. Yes, that does happen in the Squid Games. Occasionally, the guards will dig in you. When they add an anti-back shot to Roblox. They added it to Forsaken, why can't you just add it to the rest of the game? Look, I can't even lie, I've been into a public bathroom simulator, but honestly, I was just throwing around a bunch of frickin'... Like, it was the one public bathroom simulator that was popular, the one that was on Albert's channel. Like, all those years ago. I did not know people were out here being absolute freaks with Roblox voice chat, but I'm also going to say that this shit was expected. Like, I do see that the Roblox developers realize that most of their players, as of like where we are now, are old enough and hopefully mature enough to be on most platforms. So updating the game to account for that is good, but also, like, more children are still going to be on the platform. So this is a bit of an oversight. I feel like you were too worried about cultivating a specific generation. And the idea behind longevity is mostly being able to tailor to all generations, as difficult as that is. I'm gonna get one attempt to the ball. I'm gonna get one attempt to the ball from here and then I'll end stream. Bro, Fife Dog is fucking dead, bro. I'm so pissed. I'm so mad. I'm like, man, my favorite member of A Tribe Called Quest definitely gotta be 5 foot freak, Mr. Fife, man. I'm just saying. Like, he's funny. He's West Indian. Like, what is there not to love about that? Come to find out that they stopped making music because he died in 2016. Or sometime before 2016. Like, what the f... I literally looked into the Tribe Called Quest description on Spotify just so I could figure out Q-Tip's name. Because they kept calling him Tip, and I'm like, I know his name isn't just Tip. And I'm like, surely his name isn't just Fife. No, it's Fife. It's just Fife. Like, they call him the 5 foot freak, but... Or he calls himself the 5 foot freak in one of the songs, but... It's like, damn. The way you gotta treat this level is like, half the objects aren't real. Some people say, I can't even tell what's a block and what's not. Ow! My forehead! I meant to just press tab instead of alt tab. Ah, my forehead. Dude, why is that a frame? And why did I hit it? Every time I die, I'm just like, why is that something I can die to? For as low as my refresh rate is, I die to a lot of, like, singular fucking frames. Like, literally, a frame later, I would have been fine. Matter of fact, I'm going to pass the ship one more time and then that's it, because goodness gracious, this ship is abysmal. Like, this is hard. You want to know what's funny? Whenever I asked Kai for this level, the one thing I told him was, hey, could you give me a level that, like, doesn't have too much ship or, wave? This is the only ship part in the level. You know what? I'm going to sell myself short, simply because I do not feel like streaming anymore.